Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-4444, or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Dara Entwistle, Independent Health Insurance Agent, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant. Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654.
And 2-2 in Central State 8 play, while the Rockford East E-Rabs come in at 7-6 and 3-2 in the Northern Illinois 10.
And a good evening once again, basketball fans. Welcome to Hale Alexander Court and Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium.
Josh Comnick along with Darren Wirth and Lloyd Kirby here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium on the first game back here from the Christmas/New Year's break. We wish everybody a happy New Year and a full New Year of health for this Railer team, Darren.
For sure. I was just going to mention that earlier. I've never seen a team in Coach Alexander's history of having so many injuries in one season.
Yeah. Starting lineups for the E-Rabs. First man out, 6 foot and a junior, number 1, McQuan Marshall. At 6'3" and a senior, number 11, Sterling Horde. 6'4" and a junior, 13, Marcus Goldsmith. 6'1" and a junior, number 20, John Terrian Leach. And 5'9" and a junior, number 23, Brian Harper. And I don't know if there's a better football name, Darren, but the head coach of the E-Rabs is Mr. Roy Sackmaster. I mean, if that guy didn't play football, right, his parents did something wrong there.
And it looks like he did play football.
Yeah, he's a big guy. And I remember this just a couple years ago, the Railers played these guys down in Collinsville, I believe. I remember the coach. He had a good team. Might have been the era of Dylan Singleton and Hollinger in that area. I think they had a good team and took the Railers to a good game down in Collinsville. So their coach has been around for a while, and we'll definitely have the E-Rabs ready here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium.
Yeah, you don't know how they probably haven't seen anything like this with the lights out that much and stuff like that.
Yeah, we'll see how they react. Not a great crowd here at Roy S. Obviously not a lot of people from Rockford here, but our end section starting to fill up a little bit for a different type of game. A little bit earlier start. The Railer freshmen were victorious today. Railer sophomores victorious today. The girls varsity with a big win today, 52-50 over Morton. So it's been a good day here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium.
Yes, it has. And the girls played Morton earlier this year, and I think it might have been a running clock. Morton had.
Now the starting lineup's getting set for your Lincoln Railers.
Now introducing tonight's starting lineup for your Lincoln Railers. Number 20, 6'4".
First man out, 6'4", and a sophomore, number 20, Velakovic. Bryce Velakovic. 5'10", and a junior, number 10, Tungate. Brody Tungate. 6'3", and a senior, number 1, Horn. Blake Horn. 6'2", and a senior, and number 3, Smith. Gabe Smith. And the final guard, 6 foot and a senior, number 12, Miller. Brady Miller. Coached by head coach Neil Alexander, assisted by Eric Ewald, Greg Alexander, Brandon Bird Farmer, Josh J. McMcClellan, Zach Dom, and Gary Rademacher. Again, Velakovic in the starting lineup. Hayes and Sanders in street clothes, giving those guys hopefully another week's worth of rest to have them ready for next week.
We do have Komenick back, so we'll see how much time coach is going to get him.
The E-Rabs in their red uniforms with East across the front. The Railers in their white uniforms, trimmed in green with some red going throughout. The tip-off sponsor is Chicago Street Rentals. All tip-offs this year for the Railers, sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals.
Yeah, it looked like two of their leading scorers, that Leach and the Horde kid that's jumping up right now. And Lincoln ends up getting the tip. Tungate's going to bring it up against Marshall.
Yeah, it looks like man-to-man for the E-Rabs. Big screen set by the.
And Miller tried to feed Horn with the turnover right here. Here comes Marshall. Marshall driving, turns it over. Miller has it. Here comes Miller looking to give to someone. Horn's got it right now. Pass to Velakovic to Miller. Tungate up to Smith. Smith looking to Miller. Miller to Velakovic to Tungate. Here comes Tungate driving down baseline, gets stopped, looking, throws it to Horn to Miller. Miller dribbling, looks like against Horde. Turnover Lincoln. Here comes 23, looks like Harper bringing it up. To Horde, to Marshall.
2 turnovers there and start the game.
And they miss a 3 from outside. That's Harper, but board by Horde. Here comes Leach. That's their leading scorer right there for 3. 3-0. Rockford East.
Yeah, 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Railers, and then we give up an offensive rebound on our end. So not a great start here in the game for the Railers.
And they're not a very big team, so you'd think we'd be, almost a 3rd turnover, but looks like Velakovic ran it down. Smith has it up top to Miller. Miller on the wing. Tungate and Smith both cut. Here comes Velakovic up top to Tungate. Tungate looking, gives it to Miller. Miller to Smith. To Horn. Horn to Velakovic. To Tungate. Tungate for 3.
Bank.
Misses it. Here comes Marshall on the corner. Marshall has the corner. Nice cut by Horde. Horde gives it to Goldsmith. Misses. Goldsmith with the rebound. Back in. And that's what Goldsmith does. I saw a couple of his games. He had like 13, 14 boards. 5-0 Rockford
Yeah,
East.
puts it up on the board and then goes and gets it. And really, the Railers just not going after the basketball. And when you don't have Hayes and Sanders under there, it better be 5 guys in the white jerseys going for the boards.
And almost another turnover. It's going to be Lincoln ball. Miller got trapped by Harper and Horde out there and tried to throw it to someone. Rockford East hits it out of bounds. Tungate has it up top. 5-0 Rockford East. Throws it and almost another turnout over
Boy,
Josh.
there's not a lot of focus here and fire right now for the Railers, just going through the motions, and that's not good to see after we've had a good break here after some games in Collinsville.
Miller looking to throw it in, gets it to Tungate. Tungate's going to bring it up top. Marshall's on him. Gives it to Vlahovic on the wing. To Horn. Horn to Smith. Smith drives baseline. Up. Gets fouled. No call. And he does get called.
Yeah, right in front of him here.
Yes, and that was a late call, but the ref, Ramlow, calls it probably not his call, but he calls it and the right call.
Yeah, it was. And I think as an off-the-ball official, where that's not necessarily, as you said, Darren, your call, you're supposed to wait 2 seconds, and if the guy underneath hasn't called it, then you're okay to call it. But I'm not sure what he was. That was a clear. That was a foul in the NBA. I don't know about high school basketball.
Smith makes the three-point play, makes the bucket, makes the free throw. Here comes Rockford East. Marshall bringing it up. Gives it to Leach. Leach has already made a 3. Gives it to Harper. Harper to Horde. Horde drives. Oh, tough shot. Nice play by Horn. Here comes Smith. Smith bringing it up on the wing. Looking. Oh, nice cut. Tungate should have kept cutting. Probably had him. Vlahovic has it. Blake Horn for 3. Up good. Gets fouled.
Yeah, and we missed that in Collinsville. Blake did not shoot it well in Collinsville, and it's a good start there for the senior to get going here. Got fouled on the three-pointer and made it. So that's 2 fouls on 13, which is Goldsmith. So that's a huge foul.
That's big. Their leading rebounder's going to the bench, and Creighton comes in, and he's 5'10".
Yeah. So you sit down a bigger kid at 6'4" and bring in 5'10". Horn's free throw up. And
Oh yeah.
Shooter's touch there. The Railers 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and have taken a lead 7-5 after being down 5-0.
Here comes Rockford East. Lincoln on a 7-0 run. Rockford East might get a 10-second. They get it up to Horde. Horde's driving the middle. Hits it to Creighton. Creighton had a 3, didn't take it. Here comes Horde in the middle. Oh, a little fadeaway. Misses it. Vlahovic with the rebound.
Yeah, good job by Vlahovic of being around there for the ball, but you can tell Horde's got some game in him. He's nice little turnaround jump shot there, and just rattled out for him.
Here comes Miller on a drive. Gives it to Horn to Smith. Smith up top. Vlahovic to Tungate. Horn cuts, gives it to Vlahovic. Miller has it up top. Looking to drive, gives it out Tungate. Coach Al wants to set up a play. Miller has it on the wing. Looking. Miller, they had Tungate on a back door, but steal by Rockford East. Marshall up, good. 7-7, 4:20 left in the first quarter. Tie game. Here comes Horn.
3rd turnover already for the Railers here, and just being careless with the basketball. This isn't great pressure that Rockford East is putting on, and the Railers better get used to this, because when you start to see Lanphier and Springfield High, the pressure is going to get turned up.
Tungate has it, gives it to Miller. Miller drives, gets stopped. Tungate has it, looking for Smith. Tungate's still going to take it to the corner now, gives it to Smith. Smith on the wing, looking for someone to cut. Nice cut by Miller, didn't see him. Horn has it up top. Horn's directed traffic, gives it to Tungate. Tungate for a 3, up, no good, hard. He's been hard on both of his 3s he's taken. Here comes Harper. Harper gives it to Horde. Horde for 3, no good. And they get the board. Harper gets the board, and it looks like Lincoln ball right off Harper's leg.
Yeah, and the hustle by Miller there to slap it off of the E-Rabs, or they would have had another offensive rebound.
Miller's got it, being guarded by Harper. Miller's bringing it up. Not really too much, like you said earlier, Josh, not too much pressure they're really putting on.
No, you got to think a couple back doors are in line here, though, pretty soon.
Tungate's got it up top to Miller. Miller on the side. Gives it to Vlahovic up top. Looking, and you're right, Tungate was wanting the back door. gives it to Smith up top. Smith has it, looking for someone. Horn's on the corner. Gives it to Vlahovic. Vlahovic back to Horn. Horn for three. Off. Yes. Here, Marshall's going to bring it up. Here comes Horde. Horde gives it to Leach. Leach's second three. You can't leave him open. And actually, both his threes, Josh, has been wide open.
Yeah, and a good job there by Horde of getting in the middle of the lane and then kicking it out to his shooter. And you're right, two open threes and 2 threes went down.
Smith has it to Miller. Horn cuts. Here comes Miller. Taking it to the hoop. Gives it to Vlahovic. To Tungate. To Smith. Smith on the side. Gives it to Miller up top.
You got to get some motion going there and get your head going toward the basket. Turn your shoulders and get going toward the hoop. And the Railers just getting cut off every time we try to drive. It's time to put your head down.
And another turn. Looks like it's going to be. Oh, no. I think he made a mistake. I think it's going to be Lincoln ball. It was off Rockford East's leg. It's going to be Lincoln ball. And everybody's thinking it's Rockford East's ball, but now the refs settle on it. But that was another turnover. Thank goodness he did hit it off his leg. There's 2:07 left. Rockford East up 10-7 and just a little sluggish. And really, it's fortunate to be down only 3.
Yeah. They've gotten some threes to go, and we can't get back doors to go.
No.
Darren, we can't get a pass off to it.
Vlahovic has it, gives it to Miller. To Horn. Horn on the side gives it Smith up top. Smith, nice cut by Horn, up, layup, good.
Yeah, nice little pick and roll there, and Horn set the screen, and both guys kind of stayed on Smith there, and Horn wide open, good find by Smith.
Looks like a foul on Horn. Yeah, in this game, we don't need anybody in foul trouble in this game, but that's only our first foul of the game, and there's minute 41 left. Robinson checked in for Rockford East. Gives it to Leach. Leach gives it to Creighton. Creighton with the dribble. Get on the floor, guys. Looks like it's going to be Lincoln ball. Turnover by Rockford.
Turnover by the Railers.
Looks like there's Komenek's first minutes in a while. So Komenek's going to replace Vlahovic. Horn's going to take the ball out. Minute 33 left. Gives it to Tungate. Harper's guarding Tungate. Tungate kind of goes right by Harper. Gives it to Smith. Komenek up top. Komenek gives it to Miller. Miller to Smith. Smith looking to drive. That's his game. Smith up. No good. And it looks like Horde with the board. Here comes Robinson. Traps. He goes right where we want him. Horde gets the ball to the corner. Creighton for 3. Creighton up. No good. And Lincoln. Nice job by Tungate.
Yeah, Tungate skied. He did that several times against Collinsville, down in Collinsville, and did it against them. I remember some big boards late in the game by him. Some of their smallest guys on the court.
Right. Smith has it. Miller open for 3. Up. No good. Looks like Harper with the board. Here they want to go fast, but Lincoln gets back defensively. Horde drives. Creighton pass out to Leach. Leach for another 3. Misses that badly. Miller with the board. Here comes Lincoln. Komenek looking to drive. Gets cut off by Horde. Horde guarding Komenek. Gives it to Miller. Miller drives to Smith. Smith to Tungate. 20 seconds left. Might want to go for one shot possibly. 15 seconds. Tungate up top.
I gotta go.
Yeah, Smith gets it with 10 to Komenek. To Tungate. Here comes Tungate. Gives it to Komenek. 5 seconds. 4, 3. Komenek drives up. Left-handed. No good. Komenek gets it to Horn. And up. Do they count it? Nope. No count. So it's going to be Rockford taking the first quarter lead. 10-9. We're going to send it to the studio.
This is Corporal Brian Clemens with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln-Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to copper gutters that have been stolen off churches in the last couple weeks. On December 6th at 1:54 p.m., 2 subjects stole a copper downspout off the Zion Lutheran Church at 205 Pulaski Street. They were both on bicycles, and one was wearing a Chicago Bears jacket, the other was wearing a tan coat and blue jeans. If you have any information on this crime, please contact Lincoln-Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back here, Railer Nation, as the Railers trailed 10-9 after the first quarter. It will be Rockford East basketball coming out. You've got Tungate, Smith, Miller, Horn, and Komnick out on the court for the Railers. And Darren, slow start for the Railers. We did get it going. We were down 5-0 at one time, and then got ahead at 7-5, and then it's been back and forth since.
Yeah, and like you said, a slow start, and really, we're probably fortunate to only be down one.
Yeah, you're right. And they're one of their better players is on the bench with 2 early fouls.
Hord's got it in the middle, out to Robinson. Robinson for 3, misses it badly. They get the board up, no good. Smith with the rebound. Yeah, we gotta get them off the offensive boards.
Yeah, we gotta do a better job of laying bodies on bodies.
Tungate's got it out top. Marshall's guarding him. Smith up top, looking for Miller. Miller driving baseline, gets cut off. Horns has it. Horn looking. Komnick cuts. Man, we can't get the Horn. Might get a 5-second. Gives it to Tungate.
Yeah, once we pick it up, man, they really try to deny you.
Here comes Komnick. Komnick driving. Gives it to Miller. Miller for 3. Up. No good. Right up front of the rim. Leach gets the board. Here they come. Marshall bringing it up. Gives it to Horde in the middle. To Robinson. Back out to Marshall. To Harper. Harper to Leach. Back to Harper. Almost a steal by Miller. Marshall throws it to Leach. Out of bounds. Lincoln ball. Lincoln's going to have the ball. 6:55 left in the second quarter. Down 10-9.
Yeah, 4 turnovers now by Rockford East, 3 for the Railers, and neither team shooting very well, Darren. 3 of 11 for the Railers, 4 of 12 for Rockford East.
Yeah, they must have. Almost another turnover. I think both teams saw the weather coming in, and that's how we're shooting right now.
Yeah, very cold.
But Lincoln's going to have the ball. That was close to another turnover, and they would have had a layup there. Miller's taking it out, looking, gives it to Tungate. Marshall on Tungate. Tungate, nice drive to the basket, up, no good. Robinson gets it out to Marshall. Marshall driving, up, shot, good. 12-9, Rockford East. Yeah, I thought Tungate got a little bump.
Tungate gives him old-fashioned three-point play and to tie this thing up.
Tungate's going to get 1, 12, 11, 6:19 left in the second quarter. Up nothing but the bottom of the net. That's one thing Tungate does really well, shoot free throws.
Yeah, he does a good job of composing himself, catch his breath, and get himself set for that routine of a free throw.
Here comes Horde. Horde loses it, passes it back out to Holland. Holland looking, gets trapped. Looks like Cole has it. Back to Holland. Cole has it up top. Almost another turnover. Robinson has it. Gives it to Leach. Leach is their leading scorer. The other one is Horde, and they're both out there right now. Looks like Leach has it on the wing. Looking. Cole. Cole to Holland. Miller on him.
Boy, it looks like they're trying to get it inside.
Right.
They're trying to get it to Horde inside, but Railer's doing a good job of denying him the basketball.
Cole has it out top, gives it to Leach. Leach can't really see that. It looks like Robinson. Robinson turns it over. Here comes Smith. Take it hard, Smith to the hole. He does. Up good.
Yeah, good steal there by Komnick, and the pass ahead to Smith, and Smith runs the floor. I think this Railer team's got to push the ball a little bit more, Darren, and get some quick scores. We're not going to score on these guys very consistently consistently.
Oh, man, that's not a very good foul. Leach had a 3, and Horn fouls him outside the three-point line, and Leach is going to have a 3 free throws here. And
looks like Rockford East's defense is pretty good. They move their feet, they deny once you pick it up, and I think the Railers got to push the basketball to get some easy scores. Don't let Rockford East get set up in that defense all the time. It's been a struggle so far, and that steal by Comnick to push ahead to Smith, and an easy basket's more what the Railers need.
Right. Leach misses the first one. That's Horn's second foul, and like I said, that's another guy we do not need to get in foul trouble because he's usually pretty active on the boards, and we're not very tall coming in tonight. Leach makes the second one, makes it 14-13, 5-13. Vlahovic checks in for Horn. Usually if you get that second foul, you're probably coming out of the game.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate now without Hayes and Sanders, you're just depleted back there at that 4 and 5 position.
And Horn is leading us right now with 6 points. It's going to the bench. He misses 2 out of 3, so Lincoln's going to stay with the lead, 14-13, 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Tungate's going against Holland, gives it to Miller. Cole, I'd like Miller to take Cole. Cole's what, 5'7"?
Yeah, real small.
Yeah, he's pretty small. Comnick has it. Comnick with a nice little jumper. Good. What a jumper by Comnick getting into the scoring column.
We'll take it, Cameron, for 3, but it was just a 2. But yeah, it's kind of nice to get that first one off your back, right, Darren, after you've been gone for a couple weeks. And it wasn't an easy shot, I'll say.
No.
It was a pull-up jump shot from about 18, but we'll take it.
And you don't see that very many by high school players. Like that nice steal by Tungate. Good pressure by Miller up top. Tungate with the steal. And they're trying to get the ball into the middle.
Yeah, you're right.
Just can't. Smith has it outside to Miller. Miller gives it to Comnick. Looking Vlahovic. Vlahovic on the side. Good cut by Miller. Tungate has it. Comnick had a 3, didn't want it. Here comes Smith down the middle. Up, no good. Thought that was down. That was a good take by Smith. Here comes Rockford East. Turnover, Rockford East. Lincoln ball, 16-13, 4:04 left in the second quarter.
5 turnovers now for Rockford East, and I would say 3 to 4 of them have been really unforced, just on bad passes that haven't been caused by the defense of the Railers very often, and they've just kind of shot themselves in the foot a few times.
Well, it looks like we've picked up the intensity in the second quarter other than the first quarter. Smith with an easy layup. Great pass by Miller.
That's the play they normally run to Frank or Drew.
Yes.
Where you hold them off underneath, throw the lob, and you've got your strongest player out there for the Railers, physically strong player for the Railers in Smith, and that's what he did.
And it looked like the smallest player was guarding Smith.
Well, probably right.
Cole.
Take advantage of the mismatch.
Yeah. Marshall has it up top. Rockford East down 18-13. Shot by Harper. No good. Ooh, Smith had the board. Loses it out of bounds. It's going to be Rockford East underneath.
Yeah, both Comnick and Smith there. Yeah. 2 guys. We haven't done that very often where both Railers are going for the ball. And the time that we do send 2 guys, Smith and Comnick get tangled up.
Marshall for 3. Oh, my gosh. Cole, 5'7", was down there with the rebound, and Comnick, I think, ended up fouling him. So it's going to be Rockford East underneath their basket.
Yeah, it wasn't much contact there.
No. Cole, you don't see that very often. The smallest player taking the ball out of bounds, and Cole's going to take it right underneath the basket, probably looking for Horde. He is. Can't find him. Out to Harper. Harper wanted the 3, drives, gets cut off. Here comes Marshall. Marshall gives it to number 2, Creighton. Creighton misses it. Comnick with the board. Here comes Comnick fast. Nobody stopping Comnick. Oh, loses it. Here comes Horde. Comnick was going to take it to the basket, loses it. Horde gets it. Nice move by Harper. Up. Good.
Yeah, a little shake and got to the middle of the lane there.
That was a nice move by Brian Harper. Makes it 18-15. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Comnick has it, gives it to Miller up top. To Vlahovic. To Tungate in the corner. Looking Comnick. Comnick skips over to Smith. Smith wanting to drive again. Should have just took it up. Vlahovic has it in the corner. Comnick out top to Tungate. Going to set something up. Looks like we're going to call a play here. Tungate up top against Marshall. Looking to Smith. Smith on the wing. To Comnick up top. Here comes Comnick. Drives. Gets cut off to Smith. Smith to Tungate. Tungate looking. Nice cut by Smith. Good pass by Tungate. Smith gets cut off. So, going to be a turnover by Lincoln. Tries to hit Miller up top. Throws it in the backcourt.
Yeah, when we get a play or we tend to run a play and it doesn't get fully executed, we stand and watch. And nobody there to tell, Smith's caught underneath the basket with nowhere to go. And we had 4 Railers standing around the three-pointer line. Rather than cut to the basket and try to make that pass to him a little easier and a little shorter,
right.
We stand out there and hopefully he can get us a ball, and it didn't happen that time.
Here comes Rockford East. Harper has it to Marshall. Marshall gives it to Robinson. Robinson in the corner, gives it to Leach. Leach to Harper, looking, gives it to Robinson, to Marshall. Marshall, looking, gives it to Harper. Horde cuts the middle, doesn't get it. Leach is out on the wing, gives it to Robinson, to Marshall. Looks like Harper is going to bring it up top. Gives it to Leach. Leach gives it to Harper. Harper looking. Shoots it.
Way off.
Oh, he banks a 3 in. I mean, I thought that was way off.
Way off. We've had a couple opportunities at the bank from Miller, and none of those have gone in, but one goes in for Rockford East and ties it up here at 18.
Lincoln's bringing up Vlakovic, drives baseline. Tell you what, they're begging us to go baseline because they have help on the baseline.
Yeah.
Coming up top, gives it to Tungate. Tungate, nice little jumper, up good.
Yeah, those were the shots he hit in that Collinsville tournament during getting to that 15-foot area. And as you said, most kids don't do that pull-up anymore, and Tungate has done a good job of that here the last couple games.
And Marshall just had a pull-up himself, makes it 20-20 with 1 minute left in the half. Here comes Tungate. Marshall all over him. Tungate looking to drive. Gets it stripped. Miller has it. Miller gives it to Smith. To Vlakovic. To Komenik. He's played this whole second quarter.
Yeah, you can tell a little bit he's dragging. I think he's trying to catch his breath here. And
Miller, nice little shake and bake. Gives it to Tungate, to Komenik. Komenik looking to drive. Gives it to Tungate up top. Tungate looking. Got 27 seconds left in the first half. Tungate has it. Gives it to Smith. Miller cut. Good cut by Miller. Up good.
Took the contact there from the big guy Horde, and it was able to muscle it up and get it on the bank board.
Here comes Rockford East with 12. Oh, they throw it out. That's a turnover. Turnover. Lincoln ball. 11.2 seconds left. Lincoln up 22-20. Looks like Komenik's going to take it out, gives it to Tungate. Here we go, 10 seconds, 9, 8, 5 seconds. Miller has it. Komenik for 3, wide open for 3, up, no good. Marshall gets it. Marshall's going to shoot a half-court shot, no good.
Well, Guerrero's got a good one at the end of the quarter there. Komenik rattled around the rim, and we will go into the locker room here at half, up 22-20. Back with the Grau Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Dara Entwistle, Independent Health Insurance Agent, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to
From Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium as the Railers lead it here at half, 22-20 over the E-Rabs from Rockford East High School. You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show. Josh Gomnick along with Darren Worth and Lloyd Kirby here from Coach Neil Alexander. Court will run through the scoring. First for Rockford East, they were led here in the first half by Jontarian Leach. Leach with 7, 6 for Marshall, 5 for Brian Harper, and 2 points for Marquise Goldsmith for the 20 for Rockford East. The Railers are led in the first half by Gabe Smith. Gabe, the senior, with 7 points. Blake Horn with 6, 5 for Brody Tungate, and 2 points apiece for Brady Miller and Carson Komnick on his return back to action here tonight. The Railers again lead at 22-20. We'll send it back to the studios. More of the Ground Incorporated halftime show when we return. You're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, to a busy Coach Neil Alexander court today. You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show. Josh Komnick along with Darren Worth and Lloyd Kirby here. The Lady Railers with a big W today. Earlier in the day, I think that was about a 1 o'clock start. They took on the Potters from Morton High School, and Lady Railers with a big W, 52-50 here this afternoon. The Railer freshmen were victorious. The Railer sophomores were victorious. And now we're hoping the varsity comes out on top here against Rockford East. We lead it here 22-20. Darren, has really been a tale of kind of two different halves a little bit for the Railers. The Railers with a little more spark here in the second half. After one, it was Rockford East 10-9. And the Railers outscored Rockford East 13-10 in that second quarter. We just saw a little bit of a different pep in their step.
Yeah, the start of the first quarter, I think our first 3 possessions was turnovers.
Yeah.
And I think we ended up with 5 turnovers the rest of the half.
Right.
So you're looking at the first couple minutes with 3 turnovers. And then I thought, like I said, a little spark. I thought we were taking the ball to the basket a lot better in that second quarter. Gabe was pretty active. Miller was was pretty active going to the basket. We're looking to actually, instead of, because I don't remember shooting too many threes, but especially in that second quarter, and that's when we were actually scoring in that second quarter.
Rockford East shoots 8 of 20 from the field, 40%, 3 of 12 from three-point land, and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Rockford East with 12 rebounds, 3 of them offensive. They've got 8 turnovers on 4 steals. Again, their leading scorer, Leach, with 7 points. The Railers shoot 9 of 20 from the field, 45%, 1 of 7 from three-point land, and perfect from the line at 3 of 3. The Railers with 8 rebounds, 1 of them offensive, 5 turnovers on 4 steals for Lincoln in the first half, and they were led by senior Gabe Smith with 6 points. So Comnick got some minutes there, quite a few minutes actually, especially in that second quarter. Be curious to see how long Coach Alexander, he has been practicing since Tuesday. We'll see how long he can go as far as just a fatigue standpoint. But with the Railer depleted bench with Hayes and Sanders not suited up here tonight, definitely needed out on the court.
Well, the good thing, I mean, we don't have a game tomorrow.
Right.
You know, we don't have, I would assume, no practice tomorrow. So, with Comnick, he could probably, stretch it. He has been running.
Right.
He's been practicing with the team. So he's actually been getting a little, he did look a little winded that end of that second quarter, but he played the whole second quarter, and I think he came in for
like a first,
minute 40 left in the first quarter. So, and he looks like he's played for a couple weeks.
Yeah, he had stayed in shape a little bit and has had some opportunities to score, and the Railers are going to have to knock down some threes. It's a pretty good defense, though. I'm really impressed with the discipline of the E-Rabs here tonight.
Great help defense.
Yeah.
They look for you to drive baseline because the other guy slides down and they almost trap you once you pick up your dribble. And we've gotten in trouble down there picking up our dribble and trying to kick it out.
Back here in 30 seconds for the third quarter action of the E-Rabs and the Railers. You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here to Coach Neil Alexander Court. The Railers up here at half, 22-20. Again, the Railers back in action on Friday as the Titans from Glenwood invade Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium for a Central State 8 matchup, and that'll be the only game for the Railers this week. So a little bit surprising. I thought we might play at least Saturday if you didn't throw a Tuesday game in there, but we'll let the weather pass, hopefully. Not sure we're going to get anything. I'm one of those guys that waits for it to happen.
Same here.
Because it just seems to never happen.
Yeah.
And Railers are going to open up the second half with Miller, Tungate, Smith, Horn, and Comnick out on the floor.
Miller's going to take it out of bounds. Just getting ready to start the third quarter. Looking, gives it to Tungate. Marshall guarding him. Man-to-man, Rockford East plays. They played the man-to-man the whole first half. Here comes Horn up top. Gives it to Comnick. Nice backdoor by Smith. Looks, gives it to Tungate for three. Open, no good. And Rockford gets the ball. Here comes Horde real fast. Horde gives it to Marshall.
Good job of
to
Miller.
Leach.
Miller there cutting off Horde.
Oh, yeah.
Going to the basket. And one of the guys that they were missing back in the lineup now, Goldsmith, 13. He had 2 early fouls.
Leach for a three.
Way off.
Way off. Oh, that's over the back. But Goldsmith with the board, good. And that's what he does.
Yeah. Just gets position. Not overly big, not overly athletic, but, you talk about a guy that just goes after the ball.
Yes.
And Goldsmith did it and put it in against Comnick.
22-22. Tungate has it. Looks like Rockford did a trap right there. Ran another guy to him. Smith has it in the corner. Leach is on him. Here comes another trap. Jump ball. It's going to be Rockford East ball. And it looks like when we turn our back, Rockford East is
almost trying to go double.
Yes, they double the ball. So it's going to be Rockford East ball. Marshall's going to take it out. Tungate up there. Gives it He gives it to Harper. Harper to Horde. Horde, oh, nice steal by Tungate. Tungate didn't take it. Miller has it up on the wing. Oh, Horn was open, didn't see him. Miller looking. Look to drive, gives it to Tungate. Tungate brings it back out to Smith. Smith to Cominick. Cominick for three. Up, no good. Hard. Looks like Harper with the board. It's kind of one and done for Lincoln.
Yeah, then especially bringing Goldsmith back in, who does a good job on a rebound and a carry there.
You don't see that very often.
No, by Leach. So turnover by Rockford East, and the Railers get a chance here to break this tie.
22-22, 6.5. We haven't scratched the score in the third quarter yet. 6.5 left. Played a minute and a half in this third quarter. Tungate has it on the wing. Gives it to Cominick. Cominick to Horn. See, once we hand it off, they're doubling. Oh, Cominick going, take it hard to the hoop. Nice reverse. Misses it, but he's going to shoot two.
Yeah, I don't. That was no confidence there with the right hand. He tried to go up and under with the right and just didn't have the strength there to get it back up on the glass. But a good drive there. I like the drive, and don't settle for a three, especially you just haven't shot a bunch of them in game speed as of late.
Yeah, because that was probably the most wide open three he probably would have had.
Yeah.
He could have ate a sandwich out there.
Yeah,
and shot that three.
He had time, but I like the aggressive play. It just something may not have been feeling right, and we've shot a few times after practice this week, but it's different than doing it in game speed.
Right. Cominick makes them both. Makes it 24-22. Plus, that's great by Cominick to where he shot 2 or 3 threes, hasn't made one, and wanted to take the ball to the basket.
Right.
Here comes Rockford East. They're down 2, 6 minutes left. Miller pressuring Marshall. Horde up top. Tungate's on him. Gives it to Marshall. Marshall to Leach. Gives it to Harper. Harper wanted the three. Didn't take it. Smith way out on him. Here comes Leach. Leach gives it to Horde. Horde hadn't shot much threes. Shot that one. Missed
quick
it. Miller.
Release, too. Yeah, quick release there by Horde.
Miller gets the board, but that was a great tip out by Cominick. Here comes Horn. Horn gives it to Cominick in the corner. Here comes another double.
You're right, that
Smith.
double.
Yeah, they're doing it every time, too. Every time down the court, they've done that. Smith has it up top, gives it to Tungate. Tungate's going to set up a play, gives it to Cominick. Cominick on the wing. Look, gives it to Smith out top. Here's, head Miller. Oh, nice cut by Horn. Up, foul, and good.
Yeah, good job there, pass. Coach Red, I think I heard him call a play for when they do go to double, and on the screen, they went to go double the ball, and Horn found himself wide open, and a good job by Smith to recognize.
Horn's going to get one. Man, that's going to be his second. Oh, missed the free throw because he had a 4-point play earlier. Had a chance for a 3-point play there. Misses it. 26-22. 5:10 left in the third quarter. Here comes Rockford East. Harper has the ball up top. Gives it to Marshall. Marshall looking Horde. Horde has it to Harper. Harper's wanting to shoot the three. Didn't. Marshall has it. Leach. There's Horde. Horn on him. Gives it to Marshall. Marshall up top. Tungate all over him. I tell you why, our defense has picked up a little bit. Marshall takes a bomb three, misses it, but there's Goldsmith with another rebound. Second one they've had.
Yeah, just went right to him. I mean, no Railer underneath it. I think Cominick was battling Horde underneath, and no other Railer there taking up space to even get the basketball.
And that's 4 points by them. There's the double team. Gives it to Horn. Gives it to Cominick. Cominick, nice cut by Horn. Up good. Great pass by Cominick.
Yeah, we got to get some stops on this end, Darren. Yes. And we've gotten stops. It's rebounding.
Yeah, Goldsmiths, they've had all 4 of their points come on putbacks. Leach looking, gives it to Marshall. Marshall drives down the middle. Up good. Makes it 28-26. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Tungate's going to bring it up against Marshall.
Just can't increase that lead. We're getting 4 6-point leads, and Rockford East just finding an answer.
Cominick with the little jumper. Misses it. Marshall with the board. Here comes Rockford East. Down 2. Lincoln up 28-26. Marshall has it up top. Looking for Leach. Harper has it on the wing. Gives it to Horde up top. About travels. Looking. Gives it to Marshall. Marshall for 3. Good. Rockford East up 29-28. There goes our 4-point lead that we had quickly. Rockford East up 1, 3:20 left in the third. Horn's going to bring it up against Horde. Man, Horn's aggressive down. Oh, man, misses a layup. Here comes Horde quickly. Gives it to Leach. Leach gives it to Marshall. Harper, man, that's a bomb for 3. No good, short. And it's going to be Miller tried to save it. It's going to be out of bounds on Lincoln. It's going to be Rockford East ball. Up 29-28.
Yeah, again, the rebounds just killing us, Darren, giving them extra chances. And as you said earlier, it just feels like Rockford East has had the control of this game. And you said, we're sitting here only down 1 point.
Oh, Horn went up strong for that, but didn't get the board. Goldsmith has it. Goldsmith looking, gives it to Horde. Harper, Marshall, Leach wide open for 3. No good. That's over the back, and they finally call it. Horde went over Miller's back. It's going to be Lincoln ball. Down by 1, 29-28. Third quarter, 2:41 left. Marshall's going to go out of bounds or take a seat, and Robinson's going to check in. Horn's going to take it out. Gives it to Tungate. Tungate's going to bring it up against Harper. Looking. Looks like we're setting up a backdoor. And, man, thank goodness they called a foul because Tungate about got his...
Yeah, and just kind of lackadaisical with it, right? Not really aggressive with the ball and I think he thought he was going to be ready to pass it here, but just the Railer ball handling has not been as aggressive as we've seen.
Here comes, I had Smith for the backdoor, but we hit Tungate for the backdoor. Tungate gives it to Cominick. Horn takes it, gives it to Cominick. Cominick looking, little jumper, up good. Nice little jumper by Cominick on the baseline. Makes it 30-29.
Yeah, we got to get some stops in the rebound. More importantly, find white jerseys and get to the hoop.
Leach gives it to Horde. Nice steal by Tungate. It's going to be a jump ball. Lincoln ball. Good job by Tungate. They give it to Horde. Tungate was all over Horde. Looks like Leach is going to take a seat on the bench, and Marshall's going to come back in. Really, I think Marshall might be one of their best defenders. And we might be having a problem with
malfunction with the scoreboard.
Right. 2:10 left in this third quarter. Lincoln up 30-29. Tungate has it in the backcourt. Marshall on him. Tungate looking, gives it to Miller. Miller throws a lob to Smith again for a layup.
Yeah, good job. Another play that is not normally ran to Smith, but it's got to be something that was going over on practice in this last couple days, where that's a play that works for the Railers. You got to find another guy that can do it, and the Railers have found Smith.
Nice play by Cominick. They try to hit Horde on the baseline. Cominick hits it out of bounds. It's going to be Rockford East.
Yeah, so you got a little bit different lineup now, too, here with Vlakovic and Horn as the backs. Cominick moves to a wing with Smith, and Tungate still out there.
Looks like, Goldsmith's going to take a 3. I don't think he takes very many of that, but Harper with the rebound. We had 3 guys down there, and Harper gets the board and gets fouled.
Yeah, it's just a fact of not going after the ball, and we've got to figure out ways to find some guys that want to go rebound.
Harper's going to shoot 2 free throws. Minute 41 left in the third. Lincoln up 32-29. Just it's pretty much a bunch of runs. We'll get a run, go up 4-6. They'll go on a run, get up a couple.
Right now we're out rebounded 22-10.
Yeah.
And they've got almost as many offensive rebounds as we have total, with 8 offensive rebounds to the Railers, just 10 total.
Harper makes the first one. Second one up, no good, but Goldsmith's there for the rebound. Goldsmith up, blocked by Horn. Here comes Tungate. Tungate looking, gives it to Horn. Horn up to Cominick. Oh, nice cut, but turnover. Here comes Rockford East. Horn's got it. Up, no good. Cominick with the board. Here comes Cominick quickly. Looking, he's going to pull it back out. Cominick hands it to Horn, to Tungate. Tungate gets a screen by Horn, tries to roll. Cominick has it, takes it to the hoop, gives it to Smith, to Vlakovic. Vlakovic looking, gives it to Cominick. Cominick looking to take it to the hoop, gives it to Smith. Here comes Smith, good spin move. They call a foul, looks like on Horde. Good take by Smith. Looked like could have been a jump ball.
Yeah, it was a good play, I thought, defensively, and I think the Railers got away with one there. And we'll send Smith to the line, one of our better free throw shooters on the season. As you said, a nice take there by Smith with a little bit more movement there. Carson had a couple chances at it to get to the basket. Smith with a good drive. It's just more movement on that possession.
Smith's first one up, good. And like I said, the movement, but it's quick movement.
Yeah.
And then we're not holding the ball. We're finding another player, and then they try to take it to the hoop and then kick it out.
Quicker the movement, the harder it is to double, and that's what Rockford East has been wanting to do.
Smith makes one of two, misses the second one. Marshall has the ball under a minute. 55 seconds left. Harper has it, gives it to Robinson. Leach for three. That's a quick three and misses it. Horde gets the board. Smith had position. Horde gets the board. Here comes Marshall. Oh, nice job by Tongue. Oh, they're going to call foul? No, it's jump ball. One ref had foul. And
Railer ball.
It's Railer ball. I thought Railers had the last jump ball.
Okay, you're right. Scores table was wrong.
Yeah, it's going to be Rockford East ball. Yeah, I thought we had the last jump ball. It's going to be, but great job by Tungate. But one ref had a foul on Tungate, and the other ref that was right there had a jump ball. So Rockford's going to take it out under their own basket. Marshall has it, gives it to Harper. Harper wanted the three. I wish he would have took it. He would have been way off. It's
almost their best offense right now, Darren, though, is to get it up on the rim and then go rebound.
Right. And they usually only have one guy down there, too, and end up getting the board. Marshall has it up top. Tungate on him. Looking, gives it to Harper. Harper outside, gives it to Leach. Leach to Marshall. Marshall for three. Banks another three, and that's their second bank shot from three. Ties it up 33. Here's 12 seconds left. Horn's going to bring it up. 10 seconds. Hands it to Tungate. 7 seconds to Horn. Horn to Vlahovic. Looks like Komenik's going to have a wide open three. Up. It's good. Right at the buzzer. 36-33. Lincoln up three going to the fourth quarter. We'll be back. Send the studio.
This is Corporal Brian Clemens with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to copper gutters that have been stolen off churches in the last couple of weeks. On December 6th at 1:54 p.m., two subjects stole a copper downspout off the Zion Lutheran Church at 205 Pulaski Street. They were both on bicycles, and one was wearing a Chicago Bears jacket, the other was wearing a tan coat and blue jeans. If you have any information on this crime, please contact Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Big three at the end of the third quarter by Komnik. Only the second three-pointer made for the Railers. 2 of 10 on the night from three-point range. And but Darren, just 5 of 21 for Rockford East. But the problem is the Railers aren't rebounding after they miss it.
I tell you what, and it's crazy because they about only have one guy down there, and he always ends up with rebound. Do you have the rebound stats?
Yeah, right now
offensive.
Offensive, 10 rebounds offensive for Rockford East. They've got 25 total, only 11 total rebounds for the Railers.
It's going to be Lincoln ball. Vlahovic has it at the elbow, looking for the same play that we just ran. Horn has it underneath. Up. Good.
Yeah, good job.
Nice
Horn.
job. Nice pass by Komenik.
Yeah, and I love a guy just going up with it. So many things can happen whether you make it or you get fouled. We get guys around the rim that don't want to shoot that shot, and a good job by the senior of taking that shot.
Harper's got it on the wing. Komenik out on him. Harper's looking to drive, looks for Horde on the baseline, and they're going to throw it away. It's going to be Lincoln ball. Just starting the fourth quarter, and a good start for the fourth quarter, Josh.
Yeah, it was a basket off of a design play that looked like the same play we just ran to end of the third quarter. Komnik 3, but Komnik did get it and then threw it to Horn, who was posted up right in the middle of the lane, and now a turnover by Rockford East. So, boy, it's time to extend this lead, Darren.
Yeah, Tungate has it, gives it to Komenik. They're doubled Komenik, gives it out to Tungate. Tungate looking to Smith. Smith was open, gives it to Horn. Horn looking. Good cut by Komenik. Out to Vlahovic. Vlahovic looking, gives it to Horn. Horn up top. Looking, gives it to Komenik. Komenik with the drive. To Nice to Horn. Up. That's a foul.
He looked like he got fouled.
The bucket,
he did get fouled and got it up on the rim. Somehow it was almost where he almost got knocked away.
Tungate.
That's a foul.
Yeah, Tungate with the steal. And no, they're going to give it to Lincoln. I thought Ramlo pointed Rockford East.
No, they said, they did Lincoln. Point Ram.
Yeah.
But I thought Tungate might have got fouled on the play after he was going after it.
Great steal by Tungate. Oh, Komenik wide open for three. Up. No good. I tell you what, I mean, it is Horn's third foul, but you like that at least going to the boards. You don't like the third foul, but
I would much rather have kids being aggressive, going after the ball and getting a foul.
Yes.
No foul trouble for the Railers. I know it's early in this quarter, but one foul. But a nice little play there on the out of bounds too. A kickback from Horn right to Komenik, who took it out, and in the same spot he hit that one to end a third. Couldn't get that one to go.
Oh, gosh. Tungate was all over Harper up top. They're going to call a foul on Tungate. It's 40-33. Lincoln up 7. 6:38 left in this fourth quarter. It's going to be Rockford East ball here on the side. Looks like Horn's going to take it out. You got Tungate, Smith, Komenik, Horn, and Vlahovic in the game right now. Harper's got it to Horde. Horde looking. Leach was open. Now Leach is open. Gives it to Leach. Gives it out to number 10. Looks like Holland. Leach wanted the three. Gives it to Harper. Harper drives. Great defense by Tungate.
Yeah, Tungate, good job of staying right in front of that Rockford East player.
Holland into the game. Gives it to Harper. Harper for three. No good. Tell you what, Goldsmith had the board. Loses it out of bounds. Tell you what, that was another one we got away with.
Yeah, Horde's got the only guy gets his hands on the ball is another Rockford East player.
Komenik has the ball, gives it to Horn. Horn being guarded. Looks like Holland that just checked into the game. That's a foul. No call. Gives it to Smith. Smith gets doubled to Tungate. Tungate up top. Looking, kind of slowing it down.
Rayler's got to be aware of this double team. It's coming.
And that's all they're doing.
Timeout.
Yeah. Was he out of bounds? I think, he did call timeout. You called the timeout.
Yeah.
Coach Al heard
We're getting into a bad spot there in the corner,
right.
And the Railers got to realize that when you pass off, your man's going. We got to cut to the basket or do something. So you got to think Coach Alexander and that staff's going to draw up something that will start to cut. As soon as you pass, you cut to the basket. Your man goes. You should have a man to be open.
And a lot of kids when they pass turn their heads.
They'll go away and screen away or whatever. Yeah,
they turn their heads. They go away, screen. But right now, you got to know that even if you stand back out there and get the ball back, if you throw it to the corner, just stand there. If you can't cut, stand there. You'll get the ball right back.
Yeah, and that person that you're passing to has to be aware. I could pass it right back, or as soon as I catch it, I got to make a move. Go make a move to the basket or away from the guy that passed the ball to you. So, run and jump is not easy to do, and it's not easy to play against either.
Well, and the team wants you to actually speed your game up.
Right.
That's how they're going to get turnovers, and that's what we're going to expect the last 5:49. Lincoln up 7.
They're going to try to turn the pace up a little bit here.
Tungate has the ball. Looking. Gives it to Smith. I thought they wanted to double there. Komenik has it up top, gives it to Tungate. Tungate looking. Watch out, Tungate. Gives it to Smith.
Don't know exactly what to do here with this double team.
Vlahovic driving up. Are they going to call a charge? Man, not much contact down there. Vlahovic drove baseline. Looks like Leach is going to pick up the charge right there. Vlahovic gets called for the foul. Miller's going to come in for... Looks like Horn. So Horn's going to have a seat. 5:28 left in the fourth quarter. Lincoln up 40-33. Here comes Leach. Trap him right there. Marshall up top. Looking to drive. Gives it to Harper. Harper looking. Leach up top. Leach wanting to shoot the three every time he touches it. Marshall has it. There's Harper. Harper wanted to shoot the bomb. Didn't take it. Gives it to Marshall. Marshall drives. Gives it to Horde. Horde looking. Nice steal by Tungate.
Pick it up.
Looks like Goldsmith Goldsmith steals it back. It looks like it's going to be, what are they going to call? Jump ball. Jump ball. It's going to be Rockford East ball.
Rockford East basketball. Too good. Yeah, you know, that's almost a steal, too. Tungate had it in his hands and couldn't come up with it. Boy, that would have been a big turnover there.
Tell you what, that Goldsmith's always around the ball, too. If it's a rebound, loose ball, Rockford East going to take it out underneath their basket, gives it to Horde. Horde drives down the middle. Shot up, looks good. It is good.
Nice looking jump shot there by Horde. He caught it, went right around Tungate and got to that free throw line and pulled up.
4:50 left. Lincoln up 40-35. Komnick picks up his dribble. Vlahovic has it. Oh, gives it to Tungate, almost a turnover. Smith has it, gives it Komnick up top. Komnick to Smith. Smith to Tungate. We got to meet our passes too, Josh.
Yeah, Tungate and Komnick got to look to get to the basket here.
Komnick has it. Looks like they're going to send the double. Vlahovic has it, gives it to Komnick. Komnick looks to Smith. Smith spins, turns it over. Harper's right there. Here comes Rockford East. Harper's, nice pass to Goldsmith. Misses the layup. Tungate gets the board. 4:10 left. Tungate's going to bring the ball up.
Yeah, Railer's got to be strong with the ball. Don't be afraid to get to the rim either. You know, we still going to have to score. There's a lot of time left in this game.
Yeah, here comes Miller. Miller drives up, no good. Harper with the board. Here comes Rockford East. Good pass to Marshall. Marshall up, no good. Komnick with a big board and throws it away. Turnover. Yeah, just too hard of a pass by Komnick. Miller was right there, throws it out of bounds. It's going to be Rockford East ball. 40-35, 3:49 left in this game. And ever since they had the double teams against us, we really haven't scored a bucket since then.
just really haven't looked aggressive. And I think even more you make that double team pay by getting layups.
Yes, and by cutting. And Rockford East going to call a timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it here as well. But Railer's up 40-35 with 3:41 left here in the game. And
that timeout helps us, actually.
Yeah, we needed a break.
Right.
Yeah,
regroup.
Yeah. And
talk about their pressure.
And figure out a way to get a score against this run and jump kind of scrambling defense that and it's good to see it here too, because we're going to see it against Lanphier, Springfield Southeast High School could throw it at us. So it's good to see, especially late in the game, where you got to be confident to handle the ball, but you also got to be confident that you can take your man and get scores. You can't hold it. You can't hold it for 3 minutes and 41 seconds.
And we play Quincy. Did you see them play down in Collinsville?
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they're good. They've got several guys going to play college basketball, and they'll be a load for us, especially on their home court. I don't think they've been beat yet.
They handled just about everybody pretty easy in that Collinsville tournament. Rockford East has the ball, 3:30 left. Leach has it in the corner, looking, gives it to Harper. Harper up top, drives. Good job by Smith and Tungate. Cut him off. Marshall has it up top, looking. Gives it to Leach. Leach on the wing. Back out to Horde. Horde to Harper. Harper with a bomb and drains the three. 40-38. 3 minutes left in the game. Miller's going to bring it up, and they're on a 5-0 run, Josh.
Yeah, and then just looking up, too, the Railers got 3 team fouls. Rockford East was 0.
Miller, I don't know if they touched it, but they're going to give Lincoln the ball. So Miller penetrates. Looks like they were throwing it over to either Horn or Komnick, and threw it out of bounds, and they're going to give Lincoln the ball. Tungate has the ball. Watch the double. Here they come. Turnover, Lincoln. Goldsmith with the turnover. Here comes Rockford East. Up, foul, good. Rockford East gets a chance for a three-point play, makes it 40-40, 2:47 left. Yeah, their pressure, Josh, right now is just getting to us.
Yeah, you can't dribble too much here. You feel that pressure, you got to pick it up, and somebody's got to come. And again, we talked about when you get our guys are standing and watching and not coming to the basketball.
Marshall's free throw up, misses it badly over the back, didn't get called. Horn gets the board, out to Komnick. Komnick's going to bring it up. Tie ball game, 2:40 left. Gives it to Tungate up top. Horde's on him. Horde's guarding Tungate. Looking. Gives it to Horn. Horn to Tungate. Tungate drives up. They're going to call a foul, I think, on the floor, though.
Yeah, just there first, so they got plenty to give. We just hope we get the ball out of bounds right underneath the basket here.
And really, Rockford East is shooting free throws the rest of the quarter. We got 4 fouls on us, and it looks like it's going to be a timeout. I don't know who called it.
Rockford East for a 30-second. Now, it is a full timeout for Rockford East, it looks like.
It is 60 seconds.
We'll send it back to the studios for a 30-second break.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here as the Railers tied here with 2:26 left in the fourth quarter. Against Rockford East, it will be Rockford East basketball. No, it'll be Lincoln Railer basketball out underneath our basket. And Darren's been a little bit of a basically back and forth here in the last couple of minutes. Railers 14-13 in the third quarter. Now Rockford East winning this quarter 7-3.
Miller throws it in to Horn. Horn has it on the wing. Gives it to Cominick. Cominick looking.
Go baseline.
I know. He should have went baseline.
Takes his dribble up too much.
Nice cut by Miller. Miller down to Tungate to Smith. Back up to Cominick. Cominick to Miller. Miller looking to Smith. Yeah, I mean, what we did earlier, we're not doing right now, taking the ball to the basket.
You're right, and that's when the defense just feasts on it.
And right when I say that, Miller down the middle, up, no good. Good look by Miller. Rockford East with the ball. Here comes Harper, gives it to Horde. Horde looking to Marshall. Harper up top. Going to pull it out, minute 40 left. Tie ball game, 40-40. Marshall gives it to Leach. Leach, Miller almost with a steal. Marshall has it up top. Here comes Harper. Nice pass to Goldsmith. Gets fouled and could be a three-point play. Goldsmith with the bucket's going to get a free throw with a minute 30. Rockford East up 2. They're on a 9-0 run, probably in the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, but the Railers just not able to get anything going on that. That run and jump has really bothered us.
Goldsmith misses it badly. Smith with the rebound. Tell you what, maybe it'd be a thing to put them on the free throw line. They haven't shot the free throws very good.
Right.
Tungate has it, gives it to Miller. Miller gets a screen by Horn, didn't need it, going to take it to the hoop, gets fouled. And really, if you're Rockford East, not a bad foul. That's only their second.
Yeah, just stop the drive to the basket and get a chance to reset your defense.
42-40, Rockford East up 2, minute 14 left. Miller's going to take it out underneath our basket. Looking, still looking, give it to Horn, just give it to Horn. What are they calling? Timeout. Lincoln called timeout.
Timeout, Lincoln.
And I don't know what, it's going to be a 30-second.
Yeah, 30-second timeout. So the Railers down 2 here, 42-40. A minute 7, the Railers will have the basketball underneath our basket. So a lot of time left here, but boy, it would sure be nice to get a basket of some sort here.
Right, and usually our out-of-bounds especially against man-to-man, I mean, Coach has so many plays, especially underneath our basket to run, but it's been tough to throw the ball in.
To get the ball in bounds, right? I mean, screens aren't being set or guys aren't cutting hard enough, and we've got to. Yeah, you're right. We've got to make sure we get the ball inbounds. 3 timeouts left for both teams here.
All right, here we go. Tungate's going to take the ball out, gives it to Horn, or Cominick. Back to Tungate. Miller with the nice cut, gives it to wide open 3 for Cominick. There it is. 3-point by Cominick. 43-42. Here comes Rockford East.
Yeah, you got to remember too, Darren. They're in the bonus. We've got 5 team fouls, so the Railers do not want to foul here.
I think Rockford East going to take a timeout.
Yeah, timeout for Rockford East on a little out of bounds play. He's asking the referee where it's at. I think they've got to take a full because they don't have any left. But we'll keep it here for that 60-second timeout. And it was just an out of bounds play. We got it to Comnick. He handed off to Tungate, and both guys went to Tungate. And Tungate did a good job of finding Comnick, and Comnick, where he's already hit one in front of the student section, hit another one there to give the Railers a lead.
Well, and Tungate really didn't dribble the ball.
Right.
Once they doubled, he picks it up and throws it to Comnick, and Comnick was wide open.
Yeah, now we got to get a stop and a rebound here.
Right.
We got to have 5 guys going to the basket to rebound. We haven't had a lot of that, and if there's any time to do it, this would be a good one.
I was going to say, Lincoln's just, it looked like our intensity, right when he hit that 3, all of our guards were up and ready to play Rockford East.
Well, and that's been a little bit of the problem, I guess, with our guys. And we have those highs and lows where we're just not consistently with the effort that you've got to do to win basketball games. And we've got to find that really fast.
So it's going to be Rockford East taking the ball out by half court. Leach is going to take it out. Take it out. It's going to be 58 seconds left. Lincoln up 1. Here they go. Harper has it up top. Tungate on him. Miller's going to take his spot. Leach has it to Harper. Miller out there. Now Tungate's out there. Marshall has the ball. They're looking. Marshall keeps it outside.
Yeah, they may try to go for a 1, don't you think?
They might want to go for 1 and then just crash the boards.
Right, and put it up with about 5 seconds left. And let your guys go get it.
30 seconds left. Watch the 3. Lee, they love to shoot the 3. Harper has it up top. 25 seconds left. Lincoln up 1.
Got to watch screens here and talk.
Here comes Harper. Picks up his dribble. Leach has it. Marshall on the wing. Gives it to Harper. Harper's already made one way out there. Has the ball with 13 seconds. Rockford East going to call another timeout.
Yeah, if you get a chance for them to miss here, boy, everybody in the white jersey got to find a body on a red jersey and then go get it. A lot of people think boxing out is your job's over with after you do that. No, your job's not over with unless your team grabs the ball.
Well, and if you think you're Rockford East, you would want to probably put the ball up pretty quickly because you want to rebound.
Yeah, they've got 10 offensive rebounds here tonight, and I would say 8 of them probably, maybe 7 are in the second half.
Right.
And that's just been their game. They haven't made a lot of shots. It's just been putbacks.
And look who hadn't come off the floor is that Goldsmith in the second half. Remember, he picked up 2 quick ones in the first half and sat most of the first half. Ever since he's been in there, he's pretty active on the boards. And it's going to be Rockford East ball. 12.7 seconds left. Lincoln up 43-42. And it looks like it's Marshall's going to throw the ball in. We have Tungate, Miller, Smith, Horn, and Comnick out there. And it looks like Lincoln's going to call a timeout. They wanted to check to see what Rockford East's going to set up.
See where they're going. Obviously, Coach Sackmaster with unbelievable last name can change that up, but most likely he doesn't have a bunch of plays to choose from. So you just got to play solid defense. Make sure you don't foul on the shot, and then go crash the boards.
And that's the biggest thing.
And the thing is, for Rockford is they're going to crash the boards because if they foul, that's great. They got to get the ball back anyways.
Yeah, because they only have two team fouls.
Yeah.
So, you would think they would want to shoot it quick because they're going to have to foul us. If they miss it, they're going to foul us 3 times.
Right. So it's 12.7 seconds. The Railers up 43-42, and it is Rockford East basketball.
Yeah, the first thing is contesting the shot right out here because it's probably going to be a 3. They love to put it up from the arc, and you're going to see Goldsmith probably crash the boards pretty hard. So looks like we're still going to come out with Tungate, Miller, Smith, Horn, and Comnick. Marshall's going to take it out right by half court. 12.7 left. Lincoln up 43-42. Here we go. Marshall gives it into Harper. 11 seconds. Harper has it. Looking. Gives it to Marshall. Marshall up top. Shoots the 3. Up. No good. Smith with the board. Gets fouled. Gets fouled by Goldsmith.
Now we got to take the ball out, Darren, right? This has been a trouble for the Railers. Blake not able to run the baseline here.
No.
And we have to be able to get the ball in bounds.
And be strong with the ball, all right? Because they got 3.1 second. Plus, we have the possession. So if you have to get the ball, be strong. If you jump ball, you still take the ball out because it's going to be Lincoln ball.
Boy, I sure like to have Komnick up here to help as well.
Right. Especially a pretty good free throw shooter.
Right, yeah.
Even though 3.1, they got to foul us twice.
Yes, correct. Yeah, you're right. They only have 3 fouls, so you've got to get to an area where you can just hold on to it, right? We don't have to get it across half court. Only 3 seconds left, so get there and hold it. And somebody's got to set a good man screen here and get somebody open.
And like I said, we have the ball. We have the possession arrow. 3.1.
One timeout.
One timeout. So we still got one timeout left. But Josh, you're a ref, so you can't call back-to-back timeouts, can you? Without the ball being in play, with no time.
I think you can. Yeah.
Right.
You can call back. Yeah. Because you've seen it before where guys haven't been able to get the ball in 2 times in a row. You
quick timeout.
And what I was going to say too, Darren, if you don't have that timeout, or if we call one and don't have one, you throw that ball all the way to the end of the other court, on the other side of the court. So Rockford East has to come all the way back this way to score it.
Well, we both coach with Coach Al. We do have a play that I guarantee we probably run this.
Yeah,
and it looks like we're set up in this.
Yeah, I just am concerned with throwing this ball off the roof or something like that.
And here we go. It looks like we ran a line there.
Komnick, 11's holding, yeah.
And that's actually a smart move by Rockford East.
Yeah, anymore, back when we played, if you fouled before the ball was put in play, that was an intentional foul, right? Now it's not.
Right. Yeah, so we're gonna set up. Looks like we're gonna set up our play that all 3 of these guys usually screen each other. So looks like Tungate got that ball. 2 seconds left. 1.6 gets fouled by. It looks like Horde.
So
Horde
2 seconds go off the clock, which is even more important.
Yes.
And Tungate will step to the line. Obviously, you want to get to that 3-point lead, right? Like in a baseball, you want to get to that grand slam lead, so you're up 4, so a grand slam doesn't beat you. Same thing here in basketball. You want to get up 3, so that 3-pointer doesn't can only tie you.
And Josh, if you're Lincoln, I know Tungate's shooting 2 right here. Would you want the guys? I mean, we don't want to foul.
I want them on the line. Just to look like a normal free throw.
Right.
And you got to stress to your guys, just don't move.
Don't foul.
But just for a visual, psychological type of thing for Tungate.
But with 1.6, they don't have time to throw the ball to half court and get a shot. They're going to have to throw probably a 3/4 court shot.
Right.
Tungate misses the first one. And they're going to call their last timeout.
Now here's kind of a strategy. I'm curious to hear your opinion. Do you just miss this so they can't take it out? It doesn't matter if it's a 2-point lead or a 1-point lead because they're only getting a 3-pointer, so that doesn't mean anything. I think I tell Tungate to miss it here and try to get it off the rebound rather than getting set up something where they can set a screen where they can throw it long.
No, I agree with you because I remember I think it was Greg's junior year when we played Greg Alexander's junior year. We played, I think, Jacksonville on this court, and yes, we made one. They got it out with about, I think, 2-3 seconds. Threw it down here by the wing, and we came up. Didn't steal the pass. They caught it for a 3, made it, and beat us.
I was curious too. I did see Coach Rademacher ask over to the bench, to the scores table, does Rockford East have one timeout? So that might be a reason they would not try to miss this, is because they can call a timeout as soon as they catch.
That's true.
And then a 2-pointer does beat you.
Man, I mean, but when they rebound, sometimes got to come off that clock.
Correct. Yes.
So we'll see. With 1.6 seconds left, Lincoln up 43-42. Tungate's going to get one more free throw. We have Komnick, Horn, Miller, Tungate. Smith's the only one in the lane.
Yeah. No foul, Smith. Don't even go for it.
Don't even go for it. And he does. Intentionally misses it. Gets the board up. Not even close.
Yeah.
Lincoln wins 43-42. What a ball game.
Yeah, it was back and forth. they gave us fits. In that second half, that run and jump gave us fits, and somehow the Railers figure out a way to come up with one more point than Rockford East. 43-42, the Railers win it. Back with the Growl Incorporated postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Growl Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to growlinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Dara Entwistle, Independent Health Insurance Agent, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, as the Railers win it here at Coach Neil Alexander Court, 43-42 over the Rockford East E-Rabs. We'll run through the scoring here. First for Rockford East, they were led tonight. The only guy in double figures for them was McQuan Marshall. Marshall with 16. Marquise Goldsmith with 9 points for Brian Harper, 8 points for Marquise Goldsmith, and 7 points for John Terrian Leach, 2 points Sterling Horde. To round out the 42 for Rockford East, the Railers were led here tonight by Blake Horn. We had 3 guys in double figures. Blake Horn, the senior, with 14, 12 for Carson Komnick, 10 for Gabe Smith, 5 points Brody Tungate, and 2 points for Brady Miller. Again, the Railers win it here, 43-42. We'll kick it back to studios. More with the Growl Incorporated postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
This is Corporal Brian Clemens with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to copper gutters that have been stolen off churches in the last couple weeks. On December 6th at 1:54 p.m., 2 subjects stole a copper downspout off the Zion Lutheran Church at 205 Pulaski Street. They were both on bicycles, and one was wearing a Chicago Bears jacket, the other was wearing a tan coat and blue jeans. If you have any information on this crime, please contact Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
As the Railers win it here, 43-42 over Rockford East. The Railers improved to 10-5 on the season. The E-Rabs dropped to 7-7 on the year. Run through the stats here. First for Rockford East. The E-Rabs shoot 17 of 42 from the field, 41%. They were 6 of 24, attempted a lot of threes. 24 threes attempted, 25% from three-point range. Free throws, 2 of 7 for Rockford East. But they did have a lot of rebounds, Darren. Rebounds were big for them. 29 rebounds, 10 of them offensive. They had 14 turnovers, 7 steals for Rockford East. The Railers didn't shoot it too bad. 17 of 35 from the field, 49%, 3 of 12 from three-point land, but 2 of those big ones were one by Comnick, or 2 of them by Comnick, one at the end of the third quarter and one almost at the end of the fourth quarter that put that lead. We were down 2, and Comnick hits that 3 in the corner to put us up 1, and that's what won us the game. 60% from the free throw line, 6 of 10, and the Railers with just 1 offensive rebound. 17 total rebounds, just 1 of them offensive, 11 turnovers, and 6 steals. Again, the Railers were led here tonight by Blake Horn with 14, Carson Comnick with 12, and Gabe Smith with 10.
And like you said earlier, Comnick, the big 3 out of that corner, if you remember, I don't think we scored for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
there was probably
what did you say, 9 or 11-0 run or something like that.
Right, yeah, it was. Yeah, they had we were up 40-33, and they had a 9-0 run, and we were struggling actually even getting the ball up because of their double teams.
Yeah,
and then they left Comnick wide open in the corner, and what a huge 3 that was.
Yeah, and we really struggled in the fourth quarter, especially with that run and jump defense that Rockford East threw at us. And but it's a good learning tool. It's a good thing. It's an even better learning tool when you come out on top because you don't remember it as much when you lose. But the Railers were victorious here tonight, and as Cameron Kirsch just let us know that the Railers back in action here on Friday, and that will be against the Titans. So I think just 1 game next week for the Railers, which will be good. The guys can get some, hopefully get healthy, and I think that's the number one thing. And I think you were on the broadcast the last time that Coach mentioned it, that we haven't practiced with the full squad yet. Right. And you get Comnick back for the last couple of practices, but you lose Hayes, and Sanders isn't able to go. So, it's one of those years where it's really hard to get some continuity, and I think you see some of that out on the court.
And I'm wondering when actually, like you said earlier, I wonder when that actual squad all practiced together.
I don't think we have.
I don't think so either.
Frank has practiced much at all this season, and Hayes and Comnick were out there obviously to start the year, but they were quickly.
Because the only time we've had our whole squad was the first game of the year.
Right. Yeah.
And so I mean, I'm interested. Like I said earlier on the broadcast, this might be. I don't remember a team being injured and hurt.
And it's tough for Coach because he's built on so much structure and so much repetition and guys doing the same thing all the time and trying to perfect that, and he's having to move guys around, which is never easy.
And that's the thing, he doesn't usually do. You usually got a set spot, and you're running that spot, and now he's moving all kinds of guys around just because we've got 3 of them out pretty much.
We'll send it back to the studios for another break before we see Coach Neil Alexander. Again, the Railers win at 43-42. You're in the Grau Incorporated postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Back here from Coach Neil Alexander Court as the Railers win it 43-42 and improve their record now to 10-5 here. Now joined by victorious head coach Neil Alexander. And Coach, it wasn't easy, and when we kind of looked at the margin of victory for our team, which is we score 48 and give up 46. So it seems that we're going to have a few of these throughout the season as it goes. So if you're not prepared, you make sure you get prepared here. But it looked like in the second half, the defense of Rockford East really bothered us with the run and jump and trapping and guys going away from the ball and not coming to the basketball. We struggled to score in that second half.
Yeah, we did. We just don't execute, the timing is off, and it really bothers me because, like I've told you before, we have spent so much time on offense and not enough on our defense. And I threatened them at half that, hey, we're not even bringing balls out next week because I thought our defense wasn't very good either. So we're going to win with defense anyway, and we kind of buttoned down there towards the end in the last 17 seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
So we got to get tougher. We have a 7-point lead with 3 minutes to go, and we just can't hang on to it. We had poor shot selection. We didn't run it. We get to that point. In the past, we get a 7-point lead with 3 minutes to go. We're going to be on the free throw line.
Yeah, it's over.
And we're going to make them.
Yeah.
And we want to go in and 1 or 2 dribbles and just throw up a shot. And I don't know. What's bothering me is we're not learning from it because it basically happened last week, the same thing when we lost that one. And you have to be able to take care of it and handle things.
Yeah, Coach, I was just like in the second half, Goldsmith looked like he played the whole game. Second half was out the first half. The rebounding of offensive boards.
And when you don't hit people and you don't go after the ball, we're not going to jump over anybody.
Right.
So we better be fundamentally sound, and that's another thing. We spend 15 minutes a day on blocking off, rebounding. And it's like, to me, we from a coaching side, it looks like we'll go through the motions and it doesn't mean anything. Well, we put things in our practice that gives us problems in a game to try to take care of those problems. And we've got to take what we're doing in practice and apply it in a game.
Yeah, and I think your defense looks a whole lot better if you grab some rebounds, right? I mean,
yeah.
you
don't give them second, third, fourth shots.
Right. The score, they probably had 10 points, I'm assuming, on extra chances, if not more, tonight. And this is a 10, 12-point win if you rebound.
Yeah, and if we just take care of the ball, run offense, get fouled, shoot free throws, So, it's getting to the point now where we're halfway through the year that those problems should be solved.
Right.
So, we're going to have to look for people that gets down into that 3-minute period that can do the things that we need to do.
Well, Coach, you talked about down that 3-minute period, and nice to have Carson back and hit that big three in the corner after he hit one in the third quarter, and the big one there. But just good to have him back and another guy that can give you a scoring option.
Well, no doubt. Give me the other two back.
Right.
We're probably another week away from even seeing any of them, and I would think that Frank's probably even farther out than that. But it's going to be up. That another week. Maybe 2 weeks before, we see Drew.
Yeah, well, you've got one game next week against a conference game, which is obviously very, very important. The Titans from Glenwood come here to Roy S., and we'd sure love to have most of our guys healthy anyway.
Yeah, and that would be a big help. But, you can say that, it'd be nice to have them, but we'd like to see them in practice.
Right.
I don't think we've practiced with a full team since day one. We haven't had all 15 guys healthy the whole season.
Yeah, right before you came up here, that's the first thing we just talked about is I was going to ask you, have you ever had
Never.
This much injuries
Nope.
in a career?
Never. Not in a year. I've been very fortunate that over the course of time that, you had a serious injury, Josh. But other than that, we've had a few ankle sprains and things, but nothing like we have had right now.
Yeah, and it's an adjustment for you and your staff as well, trying to fill in different guys in different spots.
Well, we started Bryce, I thought he'd done well.
Yeah.
I think he needs to look for shots more, we just got to keep trying to get better, but we got to get tougher. Yeah. I think it's all about being tough.
Yeah. I got to rebound, and you're going to have to rebound from Chatham, if I remember right. They've got a big kid back.
Oh, they got big kids all over the place.
Back in the lineup.
I think their point guard's 6'6". They did lose their best shooter.
Right.
The Marshall kid tore an ACL, so he's done for the season. So you know what they're going to do with it. They're going to pound it inside and try to beat us on the offensive rebounds.
Yeah. Well, Coach, congratulations on the victory here to improve to 10-5, and we will see you back here next Friday night against the Titans.
Yep, and 5:30 start. Central State 8's 5:30 start.
5:30 for JV.
JV,
gotcha. 5:30 start, 7 o'clock varsity next Friday night.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for joining us, and Darren, again, thanks for filling in, and we'll may see you back here Friday. I'm sure if not, we'll see you right in front of us as you're normally seated in front of us for the game. But again, thanks, and you've got a pretty good record going. Let's keep it going.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. It's been great, especially when you go away with the win, because both of us are pretty competitive, and we just don't like to lose.
Right.
And, I'll take it home and I'll be talking for it for about an hour.
I got to take my headphones off sometimes to yell just to get my point across. But all right, that'll do it for us here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. The Railers went 43-42. You're in the Ground Incorporated postgame show. We'll see you Friday night. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark. with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant. Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wiggers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butter Burger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.